always worn a hat, whether I played baseball or when I went to. If you look at some of the Michigan assistants that have gone on, I think that they wear hats. I mean, it's probably based on the fact that the guys that you saw coach you wore hats. I mean, to be honest with you, and I kind of enjoy the fact that it keeps the sun off my face. Being inside, it's probably the light.
So you'll be wearing it, right?
Yeah, that's what you do. Hey, there are a lot of guys that wear caps. I watch guys every day who wear caps. Yeah, see, it's exactly right. It's kind of it's a work issue, you know.
Well, how do you feel about your nickname?
Not on the sidelines, I don't. I promise you. No, I've heard that before, and that's very kind, and I'm sure that Kurt Russell doesn't enjoy it. So.
Les, is there any chance Andrew Decker could get a snap or two? He said possibly.
I do not know. I mean, it's there's that possibility. It's not something that is on my mind.
Yeah.
Are you aware of how much fun people have with the hat?
No, I'm not aware of how much fun people have with the hat. All it is you put it on. See, like, turn around. See the brow. He's got a hat that fits right on his head. Okay, to me, that is a hat that you wear when you're working construction, right? And you don't want to get it caught in anything, and you keep it pulled down, and it keeps you clean. All the dust flies. It's kind of a cap that covers your head. There's nothing dressy about that cap. That thing is just something that you put on your head.
Why aren't you wearing it now?
Because I'm not coaching. I only wear when I'm coaching. I don't go home and put my father's cap on. Okay, give me the father cap. I put the father cap on. Occasionally, when I've not gotten a shower, I'll put a cap on. It's. Honestly, Pete, when I got into however long I've been the head coach, I've been wearing a hat. This is really the first time anybody's noticed.
Are your parents really disappointed that you can stay in the trucking business?
No, my dad was thrilled that I left and went into coaching. Yeah, my mom's saying, yeah. In fact, the families, they immediately got to go to college football games. There wasn't a lot of cheering for the load was delivered. But I got to be honest with you. I was fortunate to work with a lot of quality people there that make this country what it is. They enjoyed the novelty of college football.
Do you still have fans in Ohio?
I suspect there's a number of fans in Ohio that watch our games and that are fans.
Have you coached a team mentally tougher than this? When you look at the seniors up and down here today, guys who just physically, mentally
competitive men. When you got a competitive team that comes from behind, or it doesn't make any difference what the situation of the game is, they can play. They can turn it up a notch. That speaks to being very mentally tough. I think his team is that.
Is that why you always had faith this year? People call them gambles, but to you they're not a gamble because you know who you're dealing with out there.
Yeah, I trust this team. I know this team will play, and I don't. There's not a lot of risks that are taken without real thought. And I got to be real honest with you. I'm not calling plays that we make up. It's something that we have a chance to have success with. You don't have them every week. It's not something that you can, you can't manufacture them if they're not there. Many weeks they're not there. If you watch our games, we just only do it occasionally. So.
Les, you guys have one of the best turnover margins. Coaches always stress that, but is that something that playmakers or protect the ball better on offense? Or where do you?
I think there's some proper priority put on that in our program. Certainly Flynn has a lot to do with that. He has been very wise with the ball. In virtually every practice we have a segment of what we call ball security. So.
It's been a big stat in this BCS game so far.
I beg your pardon?
It's been a big stat.
It's the biggest stat in every football game that is played, turnover ratio. There isn't any question. If there's one predictor of victory, if you had to say what one statistic is there it's number of turnovers. If you win the turnover battle, you have a legitimate chance to win the game.
Plus, you've watched, I'm sure, most of these BCS Championship games. Why is the underdog risen like it's 6 of the previous 9 and 1? I mean, what's the common denominator?
I have no idea. I can tell you right now, and I can tell you this, in a game like this one, you tell me who the underdog is, okay? The number 1 ranked team in the nation or the number 2 ranked team in the nation? The way I got it figured is it's going to be 2 damn good football teams playing Monday night.
Do you though? I mean, Ohio State's hearing all this stuff that they are the underdog and stuff, and obviously
I don't
last
know
year.
who's telling them that.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Maybe they need to hear that.
What are you telling your guys?
Respect your opponent. Understand that this opponent's very dangerous, and then hopefully we'll play as quality a game as we can.
Les,
That's your
the risk that you were talking about before, going for a 4th down, et cetera, where does that come from in your past? Because Bo was not known for that.
Well,
How did
yeah,
that develop?
if you win as many games as Schembechler had at Michigan, why would you? I mean, heck, man, you just line up there and go play, and that team at Michigan was going to get you victory. I promise you this: if there's no reason to do it, there's no reason to do it. You guys are wanting to make this to be something we do every game. It's not. It's an unusual set of circumstances, and it's not there in every game.
Thus, your first 2 bowl games here have both been, highly successful. You basically blew out very good teams. Has there been a common characteristic in those 2, and how you guys prepared for it, or why you were so
We
successful?
prepared the same in every bowl that I've been a part of since Oklahoma State, and I think our guys understand the bowl schedule here pretty comfortably, and I think they're ready to compete in this under this schedule. It's a process we go through. I don't think that I think the schedule benefits us. I don't know that any of the previous games have any direct correlation on this one.
For a coach, how beneficial is it to have that extra time to prepare, to game plan a team versus during the regular SEC season when you have a week?
Well, hopefully it's beneficial so that you can look under some rocks that you wouldn't normally look under. Sometimes you can be over prepared. Sometimes you can put too much in, and I think that's always a question with an open week or a bowl game. You have to really be careful and just do the right things. So we've tried to stay away from drastic change in what is a big bowl game.
I know you don't want to get too much away, but how much is Early going to play into the game plan?
Early is going to play like he has when he's healthy with us for time, and he's currently very healthy, and we look forward to him playing early and late.
Coach Miles, tell us your sports on that. Is there any truth in that? Coach is going to get some reps at quarterback if he had passed the BCS Championship?
Well, I appreciate. Boy, you look awfully familiar there, press guy. Patrick Fisher is a 6'4" punter and a guy that has a very strong arm, and he's 1 for 1. A nice, easy little screen, and there is absolutely no truth to the rumor that he'll throw a pass from scrimmage. And he can't. No, we're not going to put him in receiver either. Are you his father? You look awfully familiar, cousin. Okay.